It's my last day in Tokyo, and I thought I'd visit one of the more controversial sites in the city, the Yasukuni Shrine. Constructed in 1869, the Yasukuni Jinja, or shrine, was created by Emperor Meiji to honor those that perished in service of the Empire of Japan. More than 2.4 million souls have been immortalized in this Shinto shrine from the Boshin War to the conclusion of World War II, or the Greater East Asian War, as it is referred to in Japan. The shrine is not limited to soldiers and includes the names of relief workers, factory personnel, citizens, and those not of Japanese ethnicity, such as Taiwanese and Koreans who served Japan. The adjacent Yaukuni Chinreisha houses the enshrined souls of those who fought in opposition to the emperor and includes members from the UK, United States, China, Korea, and other Southeast Asian forces. When Emperor Meiji visited for the first time, he said, "I assure those of you who fought and died for your country that your names will live forever at the shrine." Emperor Meiji gave the shrine the name Yasukuni after his desire to preserve peace. The individuals enshrined, regardless of their rank or social standing, are considered equals and worshipped as venerable divinities of Yasukuni. It's this last trait which has caused controversy surrounding the Yasukuni Shrine. Multiple Class A war criminals have been added to the shrine because the only requirement for being enshrined is to have died in the service of the Empire of Japan. As such, some felt there was no reason to exclude them. Those attending the Yasukuni Shrine to worship do not go specifically to pay tribute to those war criminals. However, because all enshrined are considered equal, no distinction is made between individuals during prayer. Over 85% of the names listed in the shrine belong to those that died during World War II, adding to regional tensions when politicians visit during major ceremonies. So this is Victor, give me a break man, from Nagoya.
Yes.
And we ran into each other here at the Yasukuni Shrine. So is this your first time to the shrine?
Yes, don't actually hang out here on the weekends or anything.
It's quite far from Nagoya. So what is your impression? I mean, have you
beautiful place.
Have you been to many Shinto shrines?
Oh yeah, uncountable amount, hundreds, I guess. And after a while, you get kind of they all in your memory meld into one. But this one is pretty nifty. I mean, they have a karate demonstrations,
the sword and
sword demonstrations, and now they're doing the bowl demonstration, the fighting sticks, and they have the ladies walking around in the rain with the Japanese umbrellas, traditional Japanese umbrellas. It's pretty nice. It's pretty beautiful, beautiful place.
Here we have the statues.
Beautiful statues.
For the animals that died in service of the emperor.
Yes, I was talking about that in my video. I don't know if you saw that video I did. I was pretty impressed that they actually enshrine the animals as well. They dedicate
teachers and factory workers and everybody.
Yeah. And they have a smoking
and that is interesting.
It's actually just a converted motorhome, which would look like it would be a pretty cool place, a cool motorhome to travel in. No one's in there.
All right, I gotta go inside and check it out.
Ooh, stinks. Smells pretty bad.
Oh, and it does smell like people have been smoking.
Smells like people have been smoking. But, so according to what I read on Wikipedia, this is the Indian judge, and he's the only judge who agreed, who refused to name any more criminals, right? So,
that is correct.
Right.
And the reason why
they honor him here.
They honor him here, and the reason why he did that is that he felt that the tribunal was more or less a kangaroo court and done out of retribution. And he felt that the Americans should also be on trial for dropping the atomic bombs and causing so many civilian deaths. So he voted no because of that issue,
Right.
not necessarily because he didn't think that the Japanese didn't commit war crimes.
He just thought it was one-sided.
He thought it was an unfair trial,
Right.
and that was his statement. These tensions are sometimes further exacerbated by some additional displays located on the Yasukuni grounds. These include statues of animals used by the military, war widows who raised their children after losing their husbands in wartime, and one dedicated to kamikaze pilots. The Yushukan, or War Memorial Museum, is also a controversial building. The exhibits on display are impressive, including a fully restored Japanese Zero, but some displays show retelling of events not shared by the rest of the world. When reflecting on the Yasukuni Shrine, one must not forget first and foremost that this is a religious site independent of the Japanese government. Many are quick to condemn Japanese officials for visiting the shrine, but it is important to remember that they are simply following their freedom of expression of religion. However, the historical inaccuracies inside the Yushukan are not a religious expression and should be criticized. They portray a distorted view of history and should be corrected. Doing so should qualm any concerns that Japan has a revisionist view of history and reinforce the shrine's religious purpose. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the Yasukuni Shrine, so please leave a comment down below. Until next time, thank you very much for watching. Remember to be true to yourself and always be awesome.